good night that night and express love, but then go to battle the next morning, and he never got it right. And we see there, this is a different Paul Craig heavyweight contest. Dagestan's Ankalaev is 26, Scotland's Craig is 30. Magomed Ankalaev! Paul Craig! Magomed Ankalaev, no touch of gloves there. You spoke to him earlier in
Ankalaev's face at the weigh-ins yesterday. Obviously,
that I took, and they're like, who is that guy?
He was so confident to the point he's going to win this fight. It's Paul the Octagon. His jabs won
clean as well in the very first.
Oh, that was a nice kick. Paul Craig registered that.
Oh yeah,
his elbow dropped to his midsection.
Taking a deep breath now. Ankalaev looking to create some distance. He's trying to get out of that overhook. Always taking a knee. That's unfortunate. Yep. Yeah. Ankalaev, from when he gets in that top position, he's also guy as well, Dan.
That when you're watching his ground and chin, and he knocks them out with you. Oh, look at this.
The shot there from Paul Craig, who now eats a knee as well. Oh, big left hand there. That wobbled the big beard of Paul Craig. Nice back step there from Craig. Can he readjust?
Really good work.
Leaning heavy is Craig, and he is reversed. Lovely stuff there from
outside arm there, the left overhook on Ankalaev's left arm. Now he's lost it. These big punches is where Ankalaev does his best work. Standing over his opponent.
Ankalaev's team. There's the clapper as Ankalaev tries to get past the hands of Paul Craig. Sorry, the legs, and lands straight in to the mount position as well. Ferocious finish to round number 1. That is, of course, only on UFC Fight Pass. That is the lasting memory. Round number 2.
Paul Craig needed, given the fact that he's lost his last 2 fights in the first.
Favourites from the Dagestan region, down where he had to fight his new. Don't you? Sometimes you do have to come across your teammates at some point if you're in the same weight category.
Certainly when you get up to the top levels, I do think it causes problems, and I do think that, you know, it's made that decision on the in their own right. And Ankalaev's 100%. Oh, look at that break of the. Good work by Craig, edging 3-7 for Paul Craig to draw the attack from his opponent now. Oh, that's what he was looking for. He was looking for a level change opportunity.
And he completes it as well.
Left his chin out.
You just got to be so careful. It's very even on the ground. Oh, from his knees.
Wow. His legs at all to lift Paul Craig up. Now we find, you know, you can really strike a lot of the head.
As long as your glove is hitting a part of the ear as well, then it's not the back of the head. Of this light heavyweight contest. Slips and rips.
Oh.
Big head kick. Lovely combination there from the Russian. The power he's generated from his knees again.
A real panic takedown attempt there from Paul Craig.
Massive sense of urgency there from Ankalaev, orthodox as well.
Output, if he's going to win this round, if he's going to win by 45 strikes to 9. Oh!
Double the guy down to the mat.
You know, he was doing really invested in it. What I would like to see him do is what I would have liked to the jab. He finds himself backed up against the fence trying to use a push kick before he level changes. You need your jab in that circumstance.
Now the Dagestani fighter weighing heavy, and he's turfing that leg now as well. Well done there by Paul Craig to get back to his feet.
So that Ankalaev is still in on the clinch. Oh, spinning elbow attempt by Paul Craig, who falls to the floor. Was he a little dazed by that?
Once again, Ankalaev trying to ramp that head. There was a couple of punches to the back of the head there. Or maybe not. Maybe
because obviously Paul Craig is turning to face us in the commentary booth, so he's actually turned his head away, and the position that Ankalaev was in, he couldn't see the direction that the head was turned, so he's just throwing to whatever target's there.
Ankalaev looked to pull and turn Paul Craig over, but Craig was wise to that. Does, however, and put. How difficult is it when you're in that 90-degree angle of the octagon, Dan, to get back to your feet with that kind of...
It's very difficult because not only are you trying back to your feet, but you're also that you are going to take some shots if you can get back to your feet. Almost as a rest to drive yourself up into
his neck, the kind of top of the back and the head, and putting a lot of horrible pressure on the neck and spine.
Options to move your head when you're in this position,
which means you're going to take some shots. Last 10 seconds in this round and contest.
Oh, look at this! Beautiful work by Paul Craig.
Big triangle set up.
Oh,
in the dying seconds.
What a comeback from Paul Craig!
Gets the win. Unbelievable.
Here's the 10-second counter. So with 7, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, it's clamped on. He's squeezing, and as soon as the bell goes, the tap's right there before it. That's very incredibly impressive from Paul Craig.
Declaring the winner by submission due to a triangle choke, Paul Craig.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul
Blachowicz will enjoy a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get you the intros for our championship main event.
Oh boy, no glove touch.
Woo. You know those. And this is our final one of 2022. Magomed Ankalaev and Jan Blachowicz, light heavyweight champion. Ankalaev out of that southpaw stance in white.
This has been the year of the underdog also. There's a lot of storylines to this fight. Being here and that going into that vacant title fight. Jan Blachowicz has been the champion. Coming into comfort in knowing that you've been in the main event, fighting for the belt prior to doing it a second time.
This year back in March.
Beautiful low kick. 2 times people sleep on the fact that he's very crafty. He sets things up very well.
These guys land good shots to start the fight, but the reality is we're in this situation. We're still a champion, not really in theory still a champion because he gave up the title.
Yeah.
This guy,
yeah, most guys would not.
No.
They would keep their title and just get some.
Yuri steps away, coded a warrior, but will fight for the belt when he comes back. Yuri Prochazkin's decision to let the division move on when most wouldn't do it.
Very noble and very
only on the prize of becoming the light heavyweight champion of the world.
After his UFC debut against Paul Craig, but this is an offensive fighter. Outstanding.
He's very quick, and he's a guy that for a long time we thought at some point we would see him here. Look at that. You make a mistake against Jan, he will hurt you.
Already some swelling courtesy of that left hand from Blachowicz right around.
Fast as Ankalaev, but his timing would be very important. Right now you see the timing allowing and the knowledge of when to throw. He doesn't waste actions just throwing stuff for no reason.
These fighters were to compete in a 3-round co-main event tonight before being elevated a few weeks ago. To the sports psychology, brought on a mental coach, Daria Albers, after the Glover Teixeira fight. There, nicely done again.
Oh, that front kick is nasty.
Front kicks to the body by Ankalaev.
And he's a striker at the highest level. He is so sharp with everything he throws. And Joe, this must be something that they did specifically for Blachowicz. This isn't something that we see at
lead leg, both from the inside and the outside.
He almost kicks the inside leg at the shin like he wants.
5 minutes down.
Please. What? Towel? Okay. Okay. Mohammed, it's fine. Just work. You know what you're doing. Have some water. Mohammed, just work. Don't punch too much. 2, 3, that's it.
Right here you see Magomed with a nice straight left hand. Another left hand by Ankalaev. And I believe that the story...
Magomed Ankalaev has done his last 8 training camps here in Vegas at Extreme Couture, but his credit for rounding this guy into form. Round 2, Jan Blachowicz in red.
To brawl. Nowhere, man.
Good body kick from Blachowicz or so.
Again, he goes shin to shin.
Big right hand connection a moment ago by Blachowicz. Ankalaev.
If you possess an ability to take someone down, and you're fighting Jan Blachowicz into the fight, trying to engage him in the grappling because there's so much danger in striking with him. Could he have improved in the short time since that fight?
It's a very good point. Again.
That's something
that speaks to his counter-striking. He's one of the better counter-strikers in the UFC. He's definitely better attack to try to counter. But look, because of that, Jan's doing the same.
Short uppercut lands for Blachowicz. Nice
Excellent uppercut. That's a big shot right there.
And if you watch, here comes Jan Blachowicz with another low leg kick. The corner of Magomed Ankalaev wants him to continue to kick.
Off the bounce, he's getting light on his feet again. And that's when he's at his most damn.
He did not like that one. Now he's going to start lifting the leg to try to check.
It's effective.
Yep, he's going to now you throw the kick to the body. When the guy's overreacting on those low.
Look at this. Brutal power while he's holding his leg.
But look at the damage he has now inflicted on Ankalaev.
Not surprisingly, the Ankalaev corner.
He's pushing him away. Nicely done by Jan Blachowicz. And Ankalaev switched stances.
About the elder statesman in some of these UFC divisions.
Look at that.
Jan Blachowicz, 39 years old, man.
Yeah, but
39 is a great year, Joe. I'll be honest with you.
and again he goes to that leg kick. And
Ankalaev is almost limping on that leg, even when he tries to settle his weight to throw.
yeah, he's having a problem with it for sure.
And Blachowicz would have more success because that's not his base stance.
Right.
So he doesn't pick up on the guy and calm it down a little bit, hope to numb it, so he can take a few of these kicks instead of limping every time he gets hit.
But
start massaging
they're doing it right
now.
now. They're doing it just as you said, and he's not sitting either.
Sit.
Okay, now he's
Right now, tell me. You can take him in 5 seconds. You can take him right now. He's not your opponent. Just kill him. You're fast.
Let's see, right hand from Blachowicz, left hand by Blachowicz, caught him coming in. There's again. I mean, he's going shin to shin on him. Blachowicz got woolly mammoth bones.
He's also wearing those foot, right? And he's kicking him, turns the leg, and he's kicking him right with those pad-looking things. Yeah, those sleeves.
Not every commission.
Blachowicz caught him with the left. And again he gets him.
Soon as he goes southpaw, and he's going to stay on that.
He's taking the wheels out of Ankalaev.
Jan is going to throw that inside leg kick.
Brief flirtation there with the southpaw.
His biggest strength to avoid the big power from Blachowicz. Again, he hits him.
They don't even have to land clean anymore. As soon as they touch it.
A toe.
Yeah, a toe hurts. You have to take some chances. Unfortunately, when you take those chances, you run into the dangers of who you...
Sharp left-hand connection now from Magomed Ankalaev.
Yep, nice jab.
Blachowicz goes southpaw and lands. Ankalaev showing some pretty good championship mettle here.
Well, he's starting to really put his foot on the gas. Soon as he goes southpaw, he beats up that leg.
Blachowicz looks very confident.
Ankalaev cannot turn southpaw. He's afraid to do it now.
Brief flirtation there with the southpaw stance, thought better of it.
And then there's the problem in the fact that it compromises. Again, he hits him there. How many more can he take?
And Joe, in those, once you're, a toe hurts. Everything hurts.
Ankalaev with a big right hand over the top.
The dangers of who Jan Blachowicz is.
Good jab by Ankalaev.
Yep.
And Ankalaev.
Yep, nice jab by Ankalaev.
Which goes southpaw and lands.
Really put his foot on the gas, recognizing that the visuals of him limping around after taking those legs.
He can wear those sleeves now all over the world, which was not always the case. Nice sequence from Ankalaev.
And we know that Jan Blachowicz won the second round, but pressure might be very important as we head into the championship rounds after this round 3. You know, a close round.
Oh my goodness.
Jan Blachowicz is made of steel. Seriously,
So both legs of Ankalaev compromised.
Wrestle because he can't take Jan down.
Right.
Jan has really improved the takedown defense.
And with
He's got to start to try to trick Blachowicz to take him down. Hook in the leg.
how much torque can he generate off the feet?
Yes.
With those compromised legs,
Right.
how much power?
And it's on both sides.
Yeah.
It's on both sides now.
Very impressive by Blachowicz.
Circles away, eats a body kick from Ankalaev.
And even when he checks him, they hurt.
Really good round. He's been the one dictating the engagements outside of these leg kicks, but the visual
Sure.
is...
Something momentarily bothered the left eye of Blachowicz. Under a minute here, round 3.
Nice.
Quiet. No coaching. Jan. Lucas. Center. Ready?
Kicks. That's going to be his only chance going forward. He's got to be throwing so much that Jan can never really forward. He's lifting the knee and he's just throwing action to make contact with Jan Blachowicz. But the reality is this: you can win. You got to score.
And he gets the takedown. Look at that.
Late take. All right, championship rounds forthcoming.
Hey, he's 0 in grappling. He's 0 in wrestling. Come in with a 3. It's always going to go in. The third one always goes in. The third punch always goes in.
Blachowicz with another inside low kick. Right hand. Another low kick by Blachowicz. And that one really compromised that left leg.
Round 4 is brought to you by Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0, the official electric trimmer.
No dancing tonight.
No. It was bad whenever with this moment, I'm sorry, dealing with it, if you get knocked out, you don't feel it. But these leg kicks, he must be so damaged.
Nice uppercut from Blachowicz, but Ankalaev continuing to do exactly what he needs to do, close distance.
That was a get to 2 underhooks. He's going to try to go back to that single leg. He has not been able to take Jan down.
Now we have to take into consideration that neither of these men prepared for a 5-round fight. We are now...
Sapped
yes. A little bit. I mean, DC, you can speak on this. How much...
Right, when you're doing 5
One of his coaches, no less.
This is huge.
And this is big for this kid to get through the adversity. Implement the game plan, especially with what his coaches are telling him in between rounds, to process that information.
His back, because he really can't. I mean, Mark Goddard is as good as it gets. He's not going to stop this fight early. But
A wince of some kind.
Well, he's just trying to get free. Yeah, he's hunting, trying to get away from this kid.
But now he's on top in half guard. Stay busy. Good elbow there by Ankalaev. Another one, short, tight elbows.
Here, but a lot of that work was done on the ground. It was very even until Ankalaev went grapple heavy.
In round 3 and got this fight exactly where he needed to.
John, you could not have told very close to being over.
Yeah, very, very surprising. And I'm sure Jan felt the same way.
Backed up and kind of winced. If he would have just charged at him and just started throwing leg kick out the leg.
Finish by Magomed Ankalaev.
Yeah.
All right, so the light heavyweight title fight goes the distance. Magomed Ankalaev, 11 minutes or so went. Looks as though Russia is going to get a second world champ. Haven't been needed a whole lot tonight. We started the evening with 10 consecutive finishes.
Right here you see Jan Blachowicz was really hurting Ankalaev. Right here you see Blachowicz land a beautiful left hand. Then outside leg kick by Jan Blachowicz. Then a straight left by Ankalaev. And this here right here. The leg kicks. Hurting Ankalaev, made him switch stances. He went back right here once again. Outside leg kick. Hurts Magomed. Magomed tries to keep poker face. All wrestling from Magomed Ankalaev down the stretch. Beautiful takedowns and ground control. Blachowicz just overreacting because he was so fearful of getting taken down again that he ultimately put himself by Magomed Ankalaev.
And Ankalaev just came over to greet Jan Blachowicz. Tremendous show of respect. Announced in the total strike column. And you got to think the 11+ minutes of ground control time are going to loom low. In 5, Jan Blachowicz, largely with the leg kicks, had a productive round 2. All right, it looks as though the scorecards are in. Who will be the new UFC light heavyweight?
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Mike Bell scores the contest, 48-45. And Sal Diamano scores the contest, 47-47. Ladies and gentlemen.